When was the last time that you touched the ground? Not when you fell, not when you dropped your phone, but when you actually chose to be here. Hands, feet, spine connected to the earth. Your body exploring the various movement patterns that it has probably long forgotten to do. As kids, we all had the ability to do these crawling movements, but as adults, we stop crawling, we give up the floor, and the moment that you stop moving on the ground, you start aging faster than you realize. Today, I'm going to show you why crawling and locomotion patterns are one of the most important tools that you can reclaim, and a few movements that you can start with right now. Here's the truth. The ground is the original gym. Before machines, before squats and deadlifts, before sports, we moved on all fours. That's how human beings developed strength, coordination, and spatial awareness as children. Touching the ground again rebuilds everything that modern life strips away from you. You reclaim mobility in the hips, the shoulders, and the spine. You reclaim strength in positions that most adults avoid. And you reclaim coordination, such as cross-body patterns that reconnect the brain and the body. You also claim back your resilience. If you can move freely on the floor, you will move better everywhere else. Think about it. When you stop using the ground, you outsource your movement to machines, treadmills, chairs, and couches. When you return to the ground, you reclaim control over your body again. Crawling and locomotion are not just drills, they are repatterning tools. They reconnect your body with its original blueprint. You gain fluid mobility instead of stiffness, strength in forgotten ranges instead of weakness, coordination and rhythm instead of robotic movement. And you unlock something that most adults never experience again: freedom of movement on the ground. Here is a 10-minute ground routine to get started. I suggest that you do each movement for 60 seconds before moving to the next one. And if you feel restricted and unable to currently display these ranges of motion, then regress them by reducing your range and working at your current ability. You can also use assistance where needed, and you can also reduce the work time to 5 to 10 reps instead of a minute. The forward crab, simple, primal, and brutal in its honesty. Here is what it gives you. Hip flexion and ankle mobility. Every step forces the hips to compress and the ankles to bend the way that they should. It gives you wrist and shoulder integrity. Bearing weight through your hands wakes up forgotten joints. It gives conditioning through awkwardness. There is no machine that mimics this. It builds raw resilience in positions that you never train in the gym. It looks childlike, but that's the point. Children build their foundation here. Adults abandon it. This brings it back. Side crab. The side crab forces your body to move in the direction that you never trained, lateral. Why does this matter? Because it trains your oblique and hip power. Your side body actually becomes athletic again. It works knee stability. Hopping and shifting sideways demands control that protects your knees. It works agility and coordination. This is ground-based lateral training, the foundation of every cut, pivot, and sidestep in sport. We train forward and backward, rarely ever sideways. This crawl makes you multi-dimensional again. Quadrupedal walk. The quadrupedal walk, the purest crawl. This repatterns your nervous system. Opposite hand, opposite foot. The same pattern you used to do when you learned to crawl as a baby. The benefits of this include cross-body coordination. It reconnects brain and body, and it sharpens your reflexes. Spinal mobility and core integration. The spine learns to move fluidly instead of stiff like a stick. Total body strength endurance. It humbles even the fittest athletes after 30 seconds of work. It is primal, but it's also neurological training. If you want longevity, start here. The forward scoot. The forward scoot is one of the most underrated patterns. You lift your hips, support yourself on your hands and feet, and you walk forward. It feels awkward at first, but that awkwardness is the medicine. The benefits include shoulder extension strength. We live in a world of push-ups and presses, but almost nobody strengthens the shoulders behind the body. This fixes the imbalances. Posterior chain activation, such as the glutes, hamstrings, and calves, all work to keep the hips lifted and moving. Wrist strength and joint prep. The hands bear weight in an unusual angle, toughening the wrists and the forearms. Core and coordination. Your body has to synchronize opposite hand and foot, building rhythm and fluidity. It's a full body reset disguised as a kid's game. The sideways scoot. The sideways scoot takes it up a notch. Same position, but you move laterally. The benefits of this include lateral hip strength, training the glutes and the abductors to stabilize you sideways, not just forward and back. Obliques and side body. Every shift of the hips lights up your trunk in ways that crunches never will. Shoulder stability under load. Moving sideways forces the shoulders to adjust and stabilize dynamically. Agility and athletic carryover. Lateral movement is essential in sport, but most people never train it. This pattern makes you more agile, reactive, and adaptable. It's simple, primal, and it wakes up the muscles that you've been ignoring for years. And finally, the handstand kick up. This is where we flip the script. Handstand kick ups aren't just about balance, they are about inversion. And here's why they matter. They load the shoulders in extension, a range most adults never touch. They work balance and proprioception, learning how to fall, catch, and stabilize upside down. It builds confidence in chaos. Every failed kick up teaches you how to land, adapt, and get up stronger. Crawling connects you to the ground, handstands connect you to the air, but the foundation is the same. Palms rooted, body moving through space with awareness. Do this a few times a week and you will feel more connected, more mobile, and more athletic than ever. Don't let the floor be foreign to you. Reclaim it, use it. Crawl, scoot, balance, invert, because if you can move freely on the ground, you will move better everywhere else. Comment below what's harder for you, the crawling, the forward, the sideways, or the kicking up into a handstand. And don't forget to subscribe if you are ready to reclaim your body.